Hello everyone, in this episode of ExcaliburCCGTV, we're taking a look at the top comics for September 18th. Stay tuned. Thank you for pressing play. We really appreciate you taking the time to press play and watch the video. This guy loves the attention. He's Randy. I'm Chris. I like the attention too. I'll just be honest with you. Hey guys, another great week of comics. We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. This week's not as big as some of the other weeks that have been here recently, but there's still a lot of epic stuff that's still going on with both Marvel and DC.
Right.
Tons of stuff in that regard. Plus, you know, the stuff that we really like to get and we like to pimp to you as well. Hey, another longer episode. As usual, we'll have the MP3 for you to download below. Just hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are, thank you. And please spread the word. And thumbs up on your way down there as well if you don't mind. We really appreciate the extra pimping, I guess is what I would, promotion. I'll keep it formal.
Yeah. And we just hit 100 subscribers.
Yes, we did.
And then we hit 101 subscribers. I was happy. And then I looked again and we hit 100 subscribers. So one of you left us. I don't like that. But then we went back up to 101.
So we're back at 101. That's awesome, man. It's awesome.
Somebody doesn't like being informed.
I know, seriously. I know. And we really appreciate the engagement, guys. We've gotten a lot of comments here recently with stuff that we've recommended and it's just interaction. And if we're informing you and even possibly entertaining you, we really appreciate you sharing the love. And we love hearing from you guys.
And just to clarify, that Bad Andy with the cap mask that answers, that is me.
That
is me. So
yeah.
I don't have the Excalibur account to talk back and respond to you guys, but I do talk to you.
He is Bad Andy on there, so he will chat you up as well. Especially if you're a lady. Let's just be honest. He's not shy in that regard. So hey, we are 3/4 of the way through DC's September Villains Month.
With this week, yes.
With this week we are, and things are shaping up. Of course, we're getting a lot of information about DC, a lot of these villains. Some of them we've seen, some of them we haven't seen.
Right.
A lot of information, even some changes to some familiar ones, because there was quite the flurry of activity online with the new Lobo that presented itself.
Yeah, you also get like Mongol suddenly has weird green ears or something. I don't know what it is. And that's how they change him up. And yeah, I think little by little we're seeing that they're piecing together these villains so that you get an idea of who is going to be involved or facing off against the crime syndicate as Forever Evil really starts to take place here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to have that going on throughout all of the Justice League books during that time.
Right.
Or if the Justice League is going to also be somehow involved with it. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out later. However, this week, let's go through the list. This is, as he said, kind of a lighter week, but it's still DC heavy with the mega popular villains titles here. Action Comics 23.3 is Lex Luthor. Maybe we get to see why he has a scar or scarring or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Batman 23.3 Penguin. Batman and Robin 23.3. Here's a big one, Ra's al Ghul.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, people will enjoy seeing that one. Batman The Dark Knight 23.3 Clayface. Detective Comics 23.3 Scarecrow. Flash 23.3 will also be a real popular one, and it's probably going to lead into the mini-series that's going to be coming out the next month. This is the Rogues in this issue.
Okay.
Green Lantern 23.3 Black Hand.
Okay.
Justice League 23.3 Dial E.
I know, I saw that and I'm like, I know Dial H.
Right, so we'll see. Maybe E for Evil.
There we go.
There you go. Justice League Dark 23.2 Eclipso.
Okay.
Justice League of America 7.3 is Shadow Thief. That's I believe that's a character from the what was the line with Hardware and all those characters that Milestone.
Yeah.
I think that's a Milestone villain that they're now infusing back into this universe.
Very cool, because I saw that name and I was like, I don't think I'm familiar with who that is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Superman 23.3, I guess what it is. I have 0.1 for some reason, is Hell. Swamp Thing 23.1, Arcane. This is the only Swamp Thing annual or issue you're going to get this month.
Okay.
Teen Titans 23.2 is Deathstroke, a fan favorite, and
Yes.
for me, the one that I am most excited about, Wonder Woman 23.1, Cheetah.
Cheetah, huh?
That's right. I'm excited about it just because it's continuing the ever so awesome Wonder Woman story there. So,
Yeah, and I know you've really been digging that.
been digging it majorly. Been crushing on Brian Azzarello with that.
So after this, we have maybe, at most, we have 2 more weeks of stuff. Possibly there might be. I know next week we'll have a lot of the.
Next week's the final of the villains.
Right, right.
And then the first week in October, we're going to start getting stuff that's forever evil.
Right.
It'll no longer be villain stuff. Everything's back to its natural name, and so on. I don't think anything was canceled in this run.
Okay.
But you'll have everything going from there. Some of them may be dealing with villains that have just popped up in these books. Others, I don't know.
I know.
Batwoman's or Batgirl, I know, is just going to pick up where they left off with Batgirl Wanted story. So
Okay.
um,
And guys, we have Forever Evil, and Forever Evil was a solid first issue to this mega event that's happening. We had a huge status quo change for Nightwing. I'm not going to ruin that. We had some awesome moments with Lex Luthor in that first issue.
this looks like a job for Superman.
That's right. That's right. And Lex Luthor kind of stole the show, and in that,
He did. I love that.
And that first issue of Forever Evil, and this hopefully this Action Comics .3 one shot with Lex Luthor will be just as interesting,
Right.
And tie into what's going on with Forever Evil. So boom, DC Comics right
Boom.
there, baby. Just a
That's
ton
right.
of stuff, and we are full swing into this Forever Evil event.
And it has been huge.
It has, man.
Yeah.
It's-
I've been blown away by how popular and big this has been.
yeah.
People like the baddies.
That they do, don't they?
They do.
Everybody has some fun with the villains. Hey, enough time on that. Now we're moving on to the Infinity event at Marvel Comics. And this week we see the release of Infinity #3 hitting the shelves.
That's right.
We still got Jonathan Hickman writing. We got a couple, I'm not sure who they're rotating the artists here. So either Jerome Chung and...
I still think this is you and Weaver, Weaver and Opena that are.
Yes, because Opena rocks.
Yeah.
I love seeing that. And also, in addition to that, which you'll want to read first, is New Avengers #10 hitting the
That's right.
shelves. So we've got that going on as well. We got secrets from the Inhumans are being revealed. We finally know why Thanos is coming to Earth and what he's looking for, what the tribute is that he's trying to find from the Inhumans. We're going to see some changes with Attilan, the home place of the Inhumans as well. And also, dive, big guy, dive. And with last week's Avengers issue, I want to see. We saw someone try to save their own skin with the Galactic Council in
Yes.
regards to the builders. And I want to see if we have some fallout from that with Infinity and with this new Avengers issue as well.
Right. Whereas other people in the group might not know what just went on there with it. Carol Danvers does, and you know, she's probably going to be the one that really has something to say about all this.
Yes. Yeah, because she was there to witness it, so that was interesting.
Yes. Also, Hickman has said in an interview, I believe it was Hickman, or was it Bruford, that said the character that Thanos has been searching for is an all-new character, one that has not been seen before, that is familiar to the Marvel Universe. So don't go, placing bets on, I bet it's this character or it's this person. It's someone all new. So,
that's my understanding of that interview as well. So I think it's a brand new person, a brand new character. So we'll see what's going on with that. Also, we had Mighty Avengers hit. We got Infinity the Hunt hit last week. A lot of stuff tied into the Infinity event, and Thanos just wreaking havoc already on Earth.
He's also wreaking havoc?
Ha!
Havoc.
Havoc.
I don't know what havoc is, but havoc.
Happy Havoc.
And Mighty Avengers, guys, we still have copies on the shelf. It's good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a fun first issue. Also, there's another tie-in to that. Captain Marvel 16. these other issues that are tie-ins, if any tie-ins, aren't really as closely related as the Avengers and New Avengers,
Right.
but still may be worth your time, and just be prepared if you're already getting those books. They're going to be about Infinity.
Help me out here. For anybody that's reading all of the tie-ins, feel free to send us a message or something. Let me know where Captain Marvel and Avengers Assemble and all these are fitting into the story, because they don't seem to be just like right there with each month. They may be sometime further or before. I'm not sure. So just help clarify that.
Yes, that'd be cool.
The other big event that's going on with Marvel Comics, Battle of the Atom, which has been spectacular so far. I've loved it. We have young Jean Grey and Scott on the run.
On the run.
At the end of X-Men number 5, I believe.
Yep.
They met up with some unlikely characters here. And so with Uncanny X-Men number 12, we get to see how these people are going to help them out.
Yeah.
Here.
What their idea of helping them out is.
Yeah. We're also beginning to see, I think, more blurred lines between the Jean Grey Academy and the I guess I don't know if they're just calling themselves the X-Men Academy or the Xavier Academy or something like that, but we're beginning to see a lot more blurred lines with that, and I like that. It's kind of very subtly repairing the now I'm going to use a word I don't know, schism that occurred
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So I like that they're doing that.
That's cool. It was X-Men issue number 5 was fast-paced from beginning to end, and with the Zorn character, there was a bit of a revelation in the fact, not who the character is, but in the fact that apparently they have to wear that helmet and that mask.
That made a whole lot of sense as to why that person's hiding themselves underneath the mask there. I like that a whole lot. Also, guys, David Lopez, he is one of these artists that, since on Catwoman, I have praised. And his art is only getting better and better, and he is one of the best at telling fast-paced action. Yeah. With still pictures.
Right.
I mean, it moved, and so for him on that issue, it just made perfect sense.
Yeah, yeah. That was a really good issue there. Like I said, it was nonstop from beginning to end. It kept you going the entire time.
Written by Brian Wood.
By Brian Wood.
Continue.
So anyway, actually, I think you need to cover this next one from Image Comics, because I think that you may just be a touch more stoked about it than I am.
Oh, are we talking about Zero?
We are talking about Zero!
Zero number 1 hits here. And this is our character, Edward Zero. He is very good at what he does there. He is the Wolverine of the Image universe, I guess. I don't know. He's a guy that takes care of situations any way they need to be taken care of, to the best of his ability. However, he's found out some information that I think is about his demise, and so this is the story in between the beginning and the end.
Right.
And what's cool about this is each issue is a single issue. It's not continuing with one major long story arc. You will be able to pick up issue 2 if you missed issue 1 and not be lost with this. The other cool thing is that Alex Cott has chosen a lot of different independent artists. There's nobody, I don't believe there's anybody mainstream that's doing the art form, and there's a different artist each issue with this. So this is going to be the first one of this series. I have a lot of faith in this series. It looks really good. He kind of broke in with the action kind of espionage stuff on Suicide Squad there for the story arc he was on. I loved it. It was good.
That was good.
I'm excited to see what goes on with this book here, but it's a number 1. It's Image Comics. That's all I'm going to say to you guys. Don't come in here crying to me that it's not on the shelf. By now, we have preached the word of putting it on your pull list.
Exactly.
No excuse.
Yeah, put it on your list so you don't get
Talking
price
to you,
gouged.
Skip.
Yeah, Skip. Hey, also with this series, though, you're probably the most mainstream artist of what I've seen so far. Issue number 4 is going to have Tradd Moore from Legend of Luther Strode.
Oh,
so I'm
that
looking
made
forward
you
to
all
that.
weak in the knees when you saw that.
I did. I got all weak in the knees, baby. Hey, another one that I'm really looking forward to this week, because with issues 1 through 3, we've had this quiet, tense build up until this issue, and that's 100 Bullets, Brother Lono, number 4, hitting the shelves. And with this issue, God help them all, because something happens to where Brother Lono is not going to be keeping it tight and down like he has been up until this point. And I've loved it. This is the creative team, Azzarello and Risso on here. Been fantastic, and I'm loving this take. And with the end of the last issue too, we got a bit of a sneak peek into some more of who this sister is that came to the monastery, wherever they are. Yeah, monastery. And I'm like, okay, all right. I want to see where this goes. Yeah. I want to go with that.
That's one of those things I know you were kind of on the fence about. Yeah. The series early on, but yeah, that's phenomenal. And for those of you that are reading this and going, that's not really the Lono that I know, I think you're about to see the Lono that you knew from the original series here.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared.
Excellent book, and I just love the solicitation says he's about to get medieval, and
exactly.
Love that. So, and yeah, that's one of those books that none of the main characters are who they really appear to be. Not even the priest is who he appears to be.
Yeah.
Fables number 133 comes out. This is awesome because this is the third part of an epic Camelot storyline here, and anytime you have an epic story going on in Fables that focuses on one character, then Willingham is at his best and his strongest, and just gives I'll go ahead and say, gives an Eisner Award winning performance. They need to realize just how good he is when he's telling these kinds of stories here. So we have Rose Red, Snow White's sister. She has been, she's the Avatar of Hope. She's been told she has to do something as this Avatar, and her job is to go out into the middle of a field, put a table down, and get all the birds together and say, go to the different worlds and find heroes. So you get the glimpse of different people that may become knights of the Round Table.
Cool.
Just been a fantastic story there, and I've been waiting for a long time to have Rose Red step into the spotlight here and do something.
So it's been worth the wait, huh?
Very much so worth the wait so far.
Very cool. Hey guys, another one that we brag about, talk about, push, pull, everything. Mark Waid on Daredevil. Daredevil number 31 hitting the shelves this week. We had a little fun issue with Silver Surfer with the last issue there. Got a little done-in-one story, and got to see a lot of really neat interaction between Daredevil and the Silver Surfer, how they view things, what Daredevil would really do if he got a chance to drive the surfboard, the cosmic surf, the cosmic board there. But this issue, we're seeing the Jester return. And if it's anything like what Mark Waid has been doing with Daredevil up until this point, it's not going to be anything that you expect, and it's going to be a different Jester altogether.
Redefining characters.
Yes, exactly. Because when we had that, I'm not going to spoil it for you because you should still read it. But when we had that long story arc with Icarus showing up and all that, and we found out who that person was that was behind the scenes pulling the strings. I was just like, oh my God,
OMG!
And then with that character, the anti-Daredevil, basically, and so in some ways, Icarus showing up and just giving him hell on Earth. That was just a fantastic storyline. So I'm really hoping and waiting to see what Waid is going to do with the Jester, and see where he takes it. Also, Matt Murdock's got a new partner at the firm.
That's right.
We're going to see the interaction there as well.
It's someone he's interacted with before, and there was such great interaction between the two of them previously. You just couldn't take something like that and throw it away. Waid had to use it again. Yeah. He was not done with that story, so I like that that person has been inserted back into Matt Murdock's life. Yeah. I'll give you a little hint with that. Matt Murdock's life.
Yeah, Matt Murdock's life, exactly. So,
hey guys, Daredevil.
Yeah, this is a great month in and month out. Another great series from Marvel. You should be checking out.
Yes. Half Past Danger number 5 comes out.
Oh.
This is the issue before the final issue here. So we have probably a whole lot of the culminating story here before things maybe try to settle down in the 6th issue. Big happenings in this book. When I talked with Stephen Mooney before, I said, man, these are characters that I could see you just using again and again in various miniseries. You said, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. And then he threw us a huge curveball in issue 4, and there was a character that may have met their demise. I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, I'm just going to say it, and but they may have brought in another person to take the place already with that, so we may have things going. It was a heroic demise, we'll say that.
Okay.
But this issue has just been, you have chase scenes on a train, you have dinosaurs, you have Nazis, you have you've got a drunken, rowdy Irishman, who's not going to sit on the sidelines there during World War II. He's going to fight with the American forces. You've got the sexy femme fatales there. This series has just been perfect, and so it's probably at about the, if we're talking film scene, it's probably at about the 60-minute mark, where we're going to the 60 to the 120 or something like that, and you're going to get the big everything that you need in it. But,
cool
to see these guys just like react when, oh man, they just unleashed a dinosaur on me, and what am I going to do?
Right.
I would wet myself. I would curl into a ball. They don't. They're a little more heroic.
They've dealt with that kind of thing before, I guess. They know how to know what to do.
I shriek when I see a spider. I'm going to shriek even more so when I see a dinosaur.
Awesome. Hey, speaking of that type of sci-fi thing going on there with dinosaurs, let's take it up a notch and let's talk about Thor, God of Thunder number 13, and the fantastic realms that he will be chasing Malekith through.
That's right.
This starts the next big story arc for Thor, the God of Thunder, and we see Malekith the Accursed released. He's fought his way out of wherever he was, and he's on a reign of terror throughout the 9 realms. And
name all the realms.
Let's see, there's Jotunheim, there's Somethingheim, and Somethingheim, and Midgard, and yeah, I won.
Yeah.
But anyway, this from what I've read from Jason Aaron with this arc, it's going to be a pretty big epic scope. He's really planning on exploring a lot of these, if not all, of these worlds and realms with this storyline. And of course, we all know that the next movie is coming out soon, so this is kind of a nice little segue right into that, because Malekith is the main bad guy for the movie there. So we'll get to see that. You get to see how Jason Aaron's take on it. And guys, if this storyline is anything like what the Gore the God Butcher and the God Bomb storyline was, you will want to pick up this issue number 13 and have it on your pull list. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, you're also going to get Ron Garney as the artist on board here. Assad Ribic has moved on to other Marvel projects there, sadly, but he gave you some awesome art on the story arcs that he was on, and Ron Garney's art looks real pretty.
It does. So, and they've worked together before several times on Wolverine, on the Ultimate Captain America series, on like 2 or 3 different Wolverine series, to be honest with you.
I think at least 2.
Yeah, so these guys are a dynamic creative duo working together, and I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah. Finally, for me, we have Superior Spider-Man number 18 coming out here. And this is one of those where it will be the second out of 3 parts for Spider-Man 2099 visiting and taking a look at what's going on here with Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Or what with Spocky.
Spocky.
With Spocky. So this is one of those, and that I was thinking here, and I guess that they're not going to go with this. How cool would it have been that, he somehow gets transported to the present day and he's there and stuff, but he doesn't necessarily know something's wrong with Spider-Man, because what if what if Spider-Man just, that's how he was for the rest of his history there. And so, no, he just got a little more proactive and a little more, vengeful and whatnot. So I don't think they're going to do that. That's not what the storyline is meant for. This is all culminating in something else happening, obviously.
Yeah.
It should be mentioned along the lines of that we're going to be seeing soon the reemergence of Doc Ock.
I know. I've seen some promotional material about that.
And so there's some stuff up in the air because we have that, and people are going, well, is this Peter Parker in Doc's body? But then we have Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 700.1 through 5 that will be coming out in December. And those are all saying the return of Peter Parker, yet we have Superior Spider-Man with Doc Ock there, so we have all sorts of craziness going on in the Spider-Man universe. It's different. It's not something that you've seen before.
Right.
So it's exciting to have all these things going on here, and just when you think you have it figured out, Marvel's throwing you a curveball. So I like that they have this.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a fun crazy. It's a crazy that makes me want to keep on reading rather than saying, no, I'm done.
Right.
So.
And you should be on board this particular storyline in particular because we've just had issue 17. 18 hits this week.
Yeah.
19 is supposed to be the doozy.
Oh, well.
Dan Slott has gone on record saying there's something game-changing happens with 19.
Right.
Hasn't revealed it yet. I don't know. I don't have any spoilers or anything for it yet, but definitely check it out.
Well, that's the finale of this storyline. So
right.
So we've got that, and then he jumps into the Venom Wars or something.
Oh yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So we
Yeah,
get to see
Spider-Man is just going through the ringer here, but man, he's the man through it. That's what's awesome.
He's owning it, man.
He's superior throughout all this.
Exactly. It has totally taken me. I have been pleasantly surprised by how much I have enjoyed Superior Spider-Man from the beginning. It with its good and with its bad, because some things I've been like, no, wait, no, but then other things I've been like, yes.
And let me just say, Al Ewing's first issue of Mighty Avengers, his take on Spider-Man and his way is great too.
That was good.
He has the voice of this Superior Spider-Man, but I might have to say he one-upped Dan Slott, because I thought that his Superior Spider-Man, while having some of the Doc Ock speech, also had a lot more of the Peter Parker speech, which to me makes more sense that he's trying to hide himself, talk like Peter.
Right, okay.
So I like that he gave kind of a balance between the two, whereas Dan Slott's is just straight up, Doc Ock.
We could go on and on because we've been kind of digging this series, so
Yeah.
that's cool. Another one that I'm looking forward to, which is the conclusion of another storyline, is Savage Wolverine number 8. We finally see the conclusion of Zeb Wells and Joe Madureira's storyline with Wolverine and Elektra.
Joe
Mad. Joe Mad, as he's affectionately known throughout the comic verse.
Because nobody can pronounce that last name.
I know, it's like Madureira. Something like that. So anyway, but we get to finally see the culmination of the storyline, because initially Elektra came to Wolverine about killing somebody. And that hasn't happened yet, but they've went into this underworld, this dark underworld, and Joe Mad knows how to make some freaky characters, man.
Yeah.
If you've seen what they've been fighting in these 2 issues, 7 and 8, where he took over, it has been freaky. And I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. It's a fun, quick kind of read, and this is wrapping up, and we go into Savage Wolverine number 9.
The one I'm excited about
with Jock.
That's right.
Writing and art. So
yeah, Space Wolverine.
Exactly. Maybe this will be like a Trillium Wolverine. Oh, who could know?
But it's been likened to some of the old school Vertigo style with the storytelling there, so I'm excited about that.
So cool.
I like a different Wolverine story.
Me too. And I've had this Elektra one has been a lot of fun for me. I've enjoyed it. Looking forward to seeing how this storyline concludes and then launching into the next. That's been kind of cool about this Savage Wolverine series, is that we're getting all these stories from these different creators.
Yeah.
So tons of fun. And that's it for me, man. That's the last one on my list to hit for this week. Anything else for you?
I'm good. It was a small week here. Real quickly, let me just remind you guys, the reviews are still here. The reviews have not left. We just have busy people, so that makes it tough to do a show. But we're committed. Believe me, we're committed. And we just have to get these guys to stop watching college football so much.
And fantasy football and playing fantasy football.
That's all Sunday. We don't have to worry about Sunday.
Hey, a quick shout out to Vanessa Del Rey, because I read on the news sites that her comic from Boom Studios, hit #1, has sold out, I believe, at the distributor level, at Diamond level.
Yes.
So congratulations for that. We should be seeing a second printing shortly. So Vanessa Del Rey is a local that lives here in our area, and she's doing the art on Boom Studios Hit. So you should be checking out that series.
Yes.
That's it for me, man. Anything else to add?
No.
That's it.
Come and buy comics. We're here.
Randy's
I'll
here.
help you.
Hey, if with this being a smaller or shorter week, perhaps check out some of our other recommendations. And if you have a question about anything, Randy's here in the shop every day. He can point you in the right direction and put something interesting and fun in your hands if you're looking for that and want to try something different.
Comics.
Comics, exactly. Yes, comics. You know who you are. Hey guys, we are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We have our store in Texarkana, and you can always visit our website at www.ExcaliburCCG.com, and you can add new series to your pull list directly from our website. Just go and check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Thanks for press and play. If you're a new visitor, haven't seen us before, subscribe. You'll enjoy it. If you're one of our current subscribers, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Leave us a comment below. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you're reading, what you want to, what you're excited about. We want to hear about it. Until next time, have a good day.
Ciao.